Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. This Mama Loves Crafty Cuteness. Okay guys, so I just wanted to share a couple things that I ended up picking up on our little anniversary trip that my husband and I took. I'm only sharing it now because when we got back from our little trip I ended up being really sick. So I'm here to share it now. Okay, so my girlfriend Jessica, who is one of my best friends, who was my maid of honor in my wedding, had sent me a gift, and this is what it ended up being. You know, I'm going to pan you guys down 1 second. That's my little Dumbo in the background. I thought he was cute. Okay, so she ended up sending us these anniversary glasses. They're just little stemless wine glasses. And it says 30 years, happy anniversary. So she had sent us those. And then she sent us an ornament. It says, I love the day I met you on the box. And then it has this beautiful tree. It says 2023. It says 30 years as Mr. and Mrs. And then the tree right here has like the bride and groom with a little heart in the center. Isn't that beautiful? And then on the back it says, the roots of a family tree begin with the love of two hearts. And so she had gifted me those. Thank you again, Jessica. Big, big, big chunky hearts, girl. I absolutely love them and will cherish them. And we've already been using the glasses. Like I said, we ended up getting them. Our anniversary was on December 18th. So we went on a little mini vacation, and I ended up picking up a few things here and there. We ended up going to Wimberley, Texas, and we ended up staying in a house. And then we got out and we ended up, I did a little tiny bit of shopping in Wimberley. And so I just wanted to share what I ended up finding. And then we ended up going to Fredricksburg, but I didn't end up finding much there. And you guys, I drove my husband and my daughter crazy. My daughter lives near there because she lives in New Braunfels. And I don't know if you guys are familiar, but that country, that's like Dollar General country. There's like so many Dollar Generals. And before I left, I had went to a Dollar General here, looking for something that I saw on Amber, who is Amber's channel, Lyric Lover. And then I ended up seeing on Marie's channel, who is a Crafty Girl. And so I was like, oh my God, I want to get those. So I was out looking for some cards, but I'll get back to that. So I kind of drove them a little bit crazy, but real quick. So when we were in Wimberley, we ended up going to the little town of Wimberley and walking around, and we wanted to get something to represent our anniversary. So first of all, we went to this one store. It's called the Old Mill Store. It says on the square in Wimberley, Texas. And apparently when my daughter brought it to my attention, but when I had posted a video, and I never ended up posting any more videos after that because I was more in the moment than, videotaping. Because when we first pulled into the parking lot, I saw all these deer and I got like so excited. So I went and started recording the deer, and then we ended up going to the creek that was right behind the house, and I took some pictures of the creek. But she had pointed out that I spelled Wimberley wrong on my Instagram, so I'm just letting you know. So I'm not going to mess with the box. I'm just going to open this from the bottom. But we ended up picking up, we always, when it's our anniversary and we're able to get out, we always try to pick up something that is a little memento to celebrate our anniversary. So we ended up picking up this ornament. And it says, have a Texas Christmas, y'all. And it says Wimberley on there. And then it has the little state of Texas. And then it has some little flowers that are supposed to be like blue bonnets going around here. And so I ended up picking up that. It says hand painted by a native Texan. Now, the lady in the store ended up giving me a little note that says the background of this lady. Her name is Linda Claire, and she lives in Garland, Texas, and apparently she paints, okay, and she's in her early 90s, you guys. So she paints these ornaments, and when we went to Fredricksburg, I ended up seeing him in Fredricksburg as well, and I honestly should have picked one up because she does a few different, you know, designs. But since we stayed in Wimberley, I went ahead and picked up this one. So this will be, we're thinking about doing like a Texas theme. So this is going to go with, it will probably stay out all year long, even though it says Christmas on there, because I'm sure while you see it up, you really won't realize it says Christmas. So we're going to keep this one probably out all year long. So I got that. And then from that same store that was called the old mill store, I ended up getting this beautiful bracelet. It's I forget what she called it. It's like they get the it's a hammered look on the bracelet. I have one that has like the state of Texas on here like that, but I thought this one was really pretty, and I really love the rose gold, so I went ahead and got this one. My husband goes, why don't you get it in silver too? And I was like, well, Jerica lives close by. I'll have Jerica just come pick me up one if I need one. So I had gotten that. Okay, and in that same little area, there was another store. Let me see. I have the receipt here so I can tell you what the name of the store was. It was called the Blue Willow. Okay, so at the Blue Willow, I ended up picking up this beautiful bracelet. It has a cross on it right here, and it's a Serenity prayer that is on here. But I just loved it so much. I ended up picking up this, and then it came with this little card that says Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Hebrews 13:8, sorry. So I ended up getting that. I thought that was beautiful. And then we ended up picking up some t-shirts, some fun t-shirts. I got one, my husband got one, and I got one. And then I ended up picking up some of these potpourris. Now this one is called Marmalade. Oh my gosh, you guys, it smells so good. It's got little pieces of orange in there. There's some little leaves. There's some rose leaves, it looks like, that are in there, or orange peels, or not orange peels, what is it, apricot peels. And then there's these little stones that are inside there. So the lady told me, this one has like cinnamon in it as well, and so she told me when it starts losing its smell, just to put some of this oil on it. I haven't even opened these, you guys. I was so sick when we got back from our trip, but and all through Christmas, and still kind of there too right now, but more so in the mornings and in the evenings. But, oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. So I ended up getting two. I ended up getting this one too. And this one's called a lemon verbena. I think that's how you pronounce it. And, oh my gosh, it smells so good. So what she told me is you just get the liquid. You just go ahead and get the liquid, and which we bought separately, and you just put a few drops on these stones. Just get a couple of these stones and just put a couple drops, and then the scent will stay with it. Oh my gosh, they smell so good. I shared them with my daughter, and my daughter's like, oh my god, now I gotta go there. So picked up those, and I apologize, you guys, you're probably gonna hear fireworks because it's New Year's Eve, and so there's going to be all kinds of fireworks going off. There's been fireworks going off for like the last 4 days, whether it's in the daytime or in the nighttime, so just thought I'd mention that. And then we were looking for a blanket because we wanted to pick up a blanket so that we can go see the stars. I walked in one store, and I saw the blanket that I wanted, and I was like, oh my god, the line was all the way to the back of the store. So I was like, oh, forget it. So I ended up hiding the blanket in with the pillows, and I figured I'll just come tomorrow when it's not so busy. And so when I went in, I ended up picking up the blanket, and it was like a mint color, and it's one of those really soft ones. And as I was walking out, This is the box that these earrings came in, but I picked up these beautiful earrings. Aren't these gorgeous? I thought these were so pretty. And then it has, my daughter had to tell me, there's like a little button right here that just opens it. It opens and closes with a little button at the top. So I thought that was really pretty, but gorgeous earrings. So I got those on the way out. Okay, and then we had to go to Walmart because we ended up stopping at Walmart. Whoops. We stopped at Walmart to pick up some snacks and some waters. And while I was there, Josephine had shared with me that her granddaughter had picked up some of these cutting boards at Walmart. I never knew because I haven't seen it here, but Walmart apparently now has a dollar section just like Target, where they have items that are $1 and then they have items that are $3 and items that are $1. This just happened to be $5 in that section. And this is just a cutting board. So I have picked up that. And then I ended up picking up some of these ornaments because at my Walmart I didn't see them at all. So they're Christmas ornaments, but I thought, you know what? I can either paint them and make them for all year long, or I can keep them Christmassy. So I picked up a couple packages of those. And then, really quick, I gotta pick up something on the floor. And then really quick, I drove my family nuts going to all kinds of Dollar Generals. I was watching, I don't know if I had mentioned this yet, but because I had tried to record this video before and my family came through. But I went to a Dollar General here to look for these cards. I saw them on Lyric Lover Amber's channel. She had did some projects with it, and then I had saw them on Marie's channel, which is Crafty Girl, and they are just these cards of different games. They have a matching game, they have the Crazy Eights, they have Old Maid, and there was one more. Oh, Go Fish. But you guys, I never see these in holiday versions. So I drove my family, well, because I was close to my daughter, so I drove my daughter nuts because when she was with us, I asked her if I can go to a couple of the different Dollar Generals in the area because that area is all Dollar General country. So I ended up popping in, and I ended up only finding a couple. And then the very last store that we ended up going to in Fredricksburg, as we were leaving, I asked my husband really quick, could we stop at that store? And I like I said, I only found one. It was this one right here. I think it was a Crazy Eights. Yeah, I think it was only one. No, it was two, because I found the matching one. And so I had those. And then I ended up popping into the store at Fredericksburg, and there was only one card missing out of the whole package. So I ended up getting a bunch of them. So I got these because I thought these would be fun to gift or to do projects with. And I'll show you kind of what they look like. So these are the ones that are Mrs. Claus, and they have just a bunch of little cute little images on here. They got gingies, they got ornaments, they got presents, they got lights, holly, stockings, and trees. And I thought these would just be so fun to cut out these little images. You can either fussy cut them, or you can add them to cards. You know, like you're making a Christmas card, you can add them to cards. So I thought there was all kinds of different things you can use with these. And then I honestly don't know. I didn't get a chance to really look through them till right this minute. But some of the images might be the same. I don't know. Well, this one's snowman, polar bear, stocking. The Santa looks the same. So some of them may be the same. These ones have bells. This one has a gingerbread house, candy cane. So I guess some of them are the same and some of them are different. Santa hat. But just so fun. So like I said, I picked up some of these because I thought they would be fun to share so people can use them for projects. They could probably put them on memory decks cards, or you can cut them down and slip them into some pocket letters, or, you know, there's all kinds of different projects you can do with these. So like I said, I was watching Amber's channel and Marie's channel, so I was on the hunt for those. So then, while I was there looking at all the stuff, I ended up picking up a couple of these little containers or bowls. This is a ramekin, and I just thought it was cute because it said Merry Christmas, and I thought, how cute would that be to just put it right by my sink, so when I'm washing dishes or whatever, I can take my rings off and put them inside there. So I bought one for myself and my daughter. As always, you guys know I love these little lights. I love taking these apart and using these little lights for the center of bows or in the rosettes. So I did pick up those when I found those. And I only found one set. And I only found one set of these too. They may have different ones, but I only got there were a couple different ones. I can't remember what they were, but they only had one set of the little Frosties. So I picked up the Frosties. And then I got a couple of these little boxes. I love these little tiny boxes with the little magnetic openings. Because I have some little tiny plastic boxes that fit inside here. So I picked up the ones, I thought these ones were the cutest, that say Once Upon a Christmas, A Snowman's Story. So I picked up 2 of those. I ended up picking up 2 of these ribbons, and I love the fact that the edges are stitched, and then they have the little candy canes on them. I thought those were really cute. And then I got one of these boxes. I did not see another one of these boxes in any of the stores, because I actually, once I saw one, I was like trying to find more, and this is just like a little mailed box. I just thought it was so adorable, so I was looking for more of those, but like I said, I only found the one. And then I found some darling tags. So there's this one right here with little gingies on them. And then they have some little gingies on the back. And look, it says Cookies for Santa. And then it says Candy Cane Wishes, Christmas Cookie Season, A Sweet Treat, Have a Sweet Holiday. You have milk and cookies. And you got the little bite mark out of there. On the cookie, 'Tis the Season for Baking. I just thought these were darling, so I had picked up 3 of these, and I ended up using one of them for Christmas. And then I ended up picking up some of these ones. It says this present will melt this present will melt your heart, and it has a little snowman inside of a little candy, or not candy, but a little bowl. Warm winter wishes. You have Christmas calories. Christmas calories, donuts, donut count. I bought a shirt. It's so funny. I forgot to share it, but I bought a shirt that said Christmas calories didn't matter, don't count. And then it says 'Tis the Season for Baking, and I ended up getting that one shirt at Buc-ee's. We had stopped at Buc-ee's to get some coffee. And then this one says, I like the way you roll, baking spirits bright, warm wishes, cookies for Santa, what a treat, but just so cute. So I got a bunch of those. And I believe that is it. So those are the only items that we ended up getting on our small little trip. But it was fun. It was really fun. We got to do some sightseeing. We got to go to, I forget what it's called. I think it's called the Blue Hole or something like that. It was right near the place that we stayed. And apparently people go swimming there. And that was beautiful. And then I found out that deer don't only come out in the morning or at night. Or I shouldn't say in the night, but they usually, here, we always would see them around dusk. And that was usually anywhere between 5 and 6:30. And what's crazy is when we went to a couple different Dollar Generals, I ended up seeing the deer just like wandering all over the church parking lot, and I was just so surprised. And then there was this picture I took that I thought this was so sweet. Okay, so I don't know if it was a school or what it was, but there was this big old light pole, okay? And so they ended up putting the nativity like right in front of the light pole. And so it was funny because my husband took a picture and I took a picture, and then after later on when I was just kind of like going through my pictures when we got back to the house, I was like, just like tears just hit my eyes. I was like, oh my gosh, look at this. So what's crazy is my husband's picture didn't look nothing like this picture, okay? So what it was is that I guess the angle I took it just like blew me away. So this lamp post is just like a lamp post, and this nativity, when you looked at it, was just, you know, right where the lamp post was. But the way that I took the picture, it looks like the light is shining on baby Jesus. And then you have the wise men right here. And then I know that's the moon, but I just thought, I don't know. I don't know. It just really I thought it was just amazing. I thought that's like the North Star, you know, and that's where the wise men came. I know the North Star is supposed to be over baby Jesus, but I just thought this was like the light shining from heaven onto Jesus, and I just thought, what a beautiful picture. So I just printed it out so that I could share it with you, and I just thought it was so amazing. And then my husband was playing a new song that one of the guys at the shop, he plays the guitar, he plays electric guitar, and he plays for this one new client of his, and the song happens to be about going down to the river, and it's talking about John the Baptist. And what was so crazy, as we were with my daughter at the time, and as we were passing over this bridge, to the right of the bridge, at the same time we're listening about John the Baptist, there was a gathering of all kinds of people, and there was a man that was baptizing people in the river, and I was like, oh my gosh, how, I mean, I never would think in a million years something like that would happen, you know, so coincidental that you're listening to that. So there was just so many awesome things that happened. I just thought that was amazing, and I just wanted to share it. And I have one more share that was really sweet. So Josephine, who was my mom's best friend, had told me that she had a dream about my mom, and she always, whenever she has dreams about my mom always comes to her, and there's usually a baby that's being born. You know, she goes, Joe, we're having a baby, you know, and so it's happened a couple of times. So then yesterday, I was out with my husband, and I just needed to get out of the house. I needed some fresh air because I had been cooped up for way too long. And so we had gotten out, and so I was just telling my husband, because we were talking, and my husband says, you know, he loves the fact that I craft, and he doesn't mind, you know, with the crafting stuff being everywhere. Okay, so he says he doesn't mind, you know, and he doesn't mind that, you know, he says because I do spend a lot of time in the house, that he loves the fact that I have that outlet. And my mom was going through some really tough times because she was getting dementia. And it was caused by something else, a lack of oxygen to her brain. But so she didn't, you know, I was telling my husband, I go, gosh, you know, I wish with my mom being home all the time that she would have found something to do like crafting and stuff, you know, and kept herself busy. And so within the shortest amount of time, we had went into a store, and we came out, and I saw my phone. I went to go look at my phone for whatever reason, and I had noticed that Josephine had left a message, and she had left a message that she had visited with my mom. In her dream, my mom came to her, and I just broke down in tears, you guys. So she said that my mom looks so good. And she said she was so happy, and she said it was just cute. You know, she looked she just looked wonderful, and she had her hair pulled up in a ponytail and stuff, and she was crafting. And she was telling, Josephine that she was going to teach her to make the craft that she was crafting. And of course Josephine said, sometimes how we are with dreams, we don't remember exactly our full dream when we wake up, so she can't remember what they were crafting. But how crazy is that, you guys? It's just, I don't know, I just thought that was amazing. And it was so crazy that way. I was just talking about my mom and crafting, and yeah, so I just thought I would share that. But sorry if I brought you guys down. This is not something to bring you down. This is happy. But yeah, so I just thought I would share that. It was just crazy how this all happened just at this time of the year, But I want to thank you guys all for watching. And when I was out with my husband, you guys, I had so much fun. So I have a Dollar Tree to haul to share with you all. So I will be back with that. You guys all have a wonderful, happy New Year, and I'll try to get this stuff up right away since it is New Year's Eve, you guys. So I'll try to get it up today, and I'll try to get the Dollar Tree one up tomorrow. But I want to say thank you guys again, and for being such sweet friends and sweet supporters, and I hope you guys all have a blessed New Year, this coming New Year. Okay, bye guys.